Hello Forest Highlands members, and welcome back to a wonderful summer here with us in the Paradise in the Pines. We've got our new director of golf, Mr. Andrew Hedrick, with us today, and we're going to put together a nice video for you on an update of all things golf operations and how Andrew's acclimating now here at our beautiful club. So Andrew, welcome again. I know we've sent out many emails about you and we've sent out some great information with the updates, but now you're here, you're a few weeks in. Tell us what your first impressions are so far about Forest Highlands.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. Thanks. First impressions, membership has just been extremely welcoming, and I think it's an indication of how each and every one of you feel about your club and your fellow members, and really ultimately the staff. And then the team as a whole has been great with my onboarding, and as we're kind of entering the Memorial Day weekend and really week number 3 for me.
Great. Well, it's been great seeing you around property. I know you've been trying to get out there on the golf course. You just shared with me you have a couple birdies over there on the front 9 of the Meadow, which is great. Trying to cross off all 36 here soon enough. And that's something that we're working on this year with the golf operations team, is getting our staff out to play with the members more. And I know the members will really enjoy that. So talk to us about our team that we have this year and some of those, both the returners and some of the new team members that you're really excited about having this year.
Yeah, thank you. You'll see a number of familiar faces from Stephen and Corbin, John, Austin. Those would be our returners from last year, and then a number of key additions that spent time down primarily in the Phoenix area this winter, and then our 5 interns from the PGM programs and universities around the country, one from UNLV, one from Coastal Carolina, and we have a couple of students from UCCS. So we're really excited about our interns and the team as a whole, and they're passionate about playing the game, and they'll look forward to opportunities to be out on the golf course with you this summer.
Yeah, that's perfect. We have a great tradition here, one that Andrew's very excited to continue forward, and is having a really robust internship program. You know, having 2 championship, highly ranked and highly regarded golf courses, we do get a lot of internship demand, and he gets to choose the cream of the crop every year. So really excited to have those continue to grow here and see many more fresh faces come throughout the years. But great to have a lot of great returners too. I know the members really enjoy picking up where those relationships left off last year and continuing to grow those each year. So, and we just had a golf committee and a greens committee meeting last week, and we're standing on one of our brand new tee boxes here on the 14th hole at the Canyon. And as you know from our other videos with Phil Smith, our golf course architect, and Bill, our director of agronomy, you know, we did about a dozen tees in total over here on the Canyon. So we're getting close to opening these up. You can share an update on that, and then we can also talk about some of the things that we as team members and our members as a whole can do in helping us maintain great course conditions all year.
Yeah, no, you should be very proud of your membership and your leadership from a board and committee perspective, and then ultimately the leadership team here from a staff perspective, and just the reinvestment in the facility. And you know, doing a project like this on the number of holes that you'll see if you have not been out thus far, it's a huge update, and it's an investment that we'll need to show a little patience with over the next couple of weeks. But once the sod really takes and sets down roots, you'll have a really nice playing surface. And yeah, we'll continue to see that mature, but it'll be a great elevation of the experience as a whole. And just as you're, you know, out playing the golf course and having an ability to get on these new tee boxes, some of the just real critical elements are, if you take a divot, fill that divot on the new sod. There's going to be sand buckets on the par 3s where you can refill that. And you know, if you run out there, then you've always got it on your golf cart, or you know, in your walking bottles. So yeah, just care for the course like it's yours, and it is yours. So ultimately, as a membership and as a staff, we're looking forward to what this new experience will look like, and then maintaining it for years to come.
Yeah, great comment there. And on the repair, timeliness is very important, right? With us being at 7,000 feet elevation, having this sun that dries things out very fast, the moment that you take that divot, the soils and the roots are still moist, right?
Yeah.
But if you wait a day or two to fill that divot, it's dried out, things are already starting to decompose. So getting that sand and seed on it right away will make that area of the golf course return back to the health and the condition that we want it, almost, 2 or 3 times faster than if you let that divot die out, from what I understand.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. No, and as Doug said, that elevation in the sun can certainly bake it out, but with the early spring wind, that'll also kind of suck the moisture out of it too. So
Absolutely.
Getting the sand down as soon as possible is a critical component of regenerating growth.
Right. And so we're standing on a tee box where people play from different tees, right? So there are going to be different areas that get beat up a little bit more depending on the demand of that actual tee color and where we have the tees that day. But let's talk about the greens. We only have 36 greens on our 2 golf courses, and every single player is going to be standing on those same greens. They're not going to be playing on different tees. So what can we do as team members and also as members to make sure that our greens are in the best condition possible this summer?
Yeah, the putting surface is where you score. And I know our agronomy team, and led by Bill and Bruce and Mike, they're ultimately, they're doing everything they can. But as golfers, as members, as staff, and with your guests, we play a big role in that process as well. So you've heard the rule, fix one plus yours. Just walk around the putting surface. Even if you don't find yours, there will probably be others to find. And just repairing those and taking care for it is really what helps the team provide the conditions that you're looking for on a day-to-day basis.
And you said it, that our team is doing everything that they can, and obviously Mother Nature played an incredible part of the success for this spring, with not only the amazing effort that went into our fall and our spring agronomic practices to get us to where we are today, but being in such a good place at the beginning of the year, especially compared to last year. I've already heard it from members that have been with us for multiple decades saying that this is some of the best conditions they've ever seen in mid-May. We need to do our part to maintain and just continue to elevate and exceed those expectations. And once again, we talked about timeliness of fixing a divot. Timeliness on a ball mark is equally as important, because when it's still wet and it's just been disrupted, right, with some movement with that golf ball making that indent, if you hit it with the tee or those single spike ball markers that we provide in our amenity carts, and you push it back in immediately after the ball mark is made, a couple days later, it's as if nothing happened. Yeah. But if you wait a few days later or even later that day, then it takes much more time for it to heal, and those blemishes become apparent. So we really appreciate the membership being with us this year once again. We would not be here without you, and to have Andrew join the team is absolutely incredible. We have great traditions here, but he's already found a couple wonderful opportunities for us to continue to elevate our experience for you, therefore elevate our excellence here in our Paradise in the Pines. And the team members are really enjoying working with him, and they're looking forward to his amazing mentorship and leadership for many more years to come. So Andrew, welcome to Forest Highlands.
Thank you.
Thanks for being out here with us today. And let's take in this day, and we're only a couple days away from our Memorial Day Welcome Back celebration. So please come on up and see us soon. And if you're coming later in the summer, we'll be ready for you. If you haven't met Andrew yet, please make sure that you pop in. He's going to be officed at the canyon, but you'll see he's highly mobile. He'll be at both facilities and out at the golf course, on the practice range, working with Cody and everyone else. So thank you. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon in the summer months here at Forest Highlands.